my lovely people. Welcome to Daily Job Updates channel. If you are a first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and encourage me to do the more videos daily. Today in this video, I'm going to show about AWS, Azure, DevOps, Cloud, SRE job openings for the fresher guys. If you are a fresher and if you are having experience 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, 7 years also not a problem. You can easily apply. So I'm requesting everyone to please watch this video completely till the end. Why? Because I have mainly bought 3 fresher job openings, 5 experienced job openings. So requesting everyone to please watch this video, utilize of these job openings. So one more thing is, you may be the fresher, you may be from any degrees guys, you may be from any degrees, there is no degree restrictions, and you may be from any branches as well as any batches like 2024 to 2019, not a problem, you can apply. Or you may be from civil, mechanical, IT, or you may be from any departments, okay, not a problem, you can apply to the job openings which I'm going to show you now. So without wasting much time, let's get into the first job opening. As you can see here, I already opened the Genpact portal. Okay, here this Genpact company is mainly hiring for freshers as well as experienced candidate. If you are a fresher, okay, if you are mainly fresher, AWS fresher, Azure fresher, please, I'm telling you, utilize this opportunity guys. This is very golden choice for you, I'm telling you. Okay, as you can see here, there are so many positions are there for that too, mainly on the cloud. Look at this. So I'm going to show you about first about the fresher as well as an experience. Okay, so let's get to the first fresher job opening. The first position is DevOps engineer. Look at this, the position name is DevOps engineer here. Okay, here they have given about the roles and responsibility, everything. So please read yourself. I'm going to read about the qualification section and everything. We see what they're thinking is you should be having a degree. It's in computer science, that is fine. If you don't have a degree in the computer science, not a problem. Okay, you can still apply. Technical skills, what they're expecting from you is AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps, Docker, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, GitHub, Ansible, shell scripting, Python. So these are very common. Okay, these are very common tools and technologies which every company are asking nowadays. So the same thing, technologies they are also expecting from you. So if you don't know any of this, like GitHub, or if you don't know the Helm, please learn. Okay, you can learn this in just 1 or 2 days. So practice well and also mention in your resume. And implementation of CI/CD pipelines for projects. You should be knowing how to implement the CI/CD pipeline. You should know how to build the CI/CD pipeline. You should know how to test the CI/CD pipeline. You should troubleshooting of skills of CI/CD pipelines. And one more thing is main thing. This is very important, guys. You should know how to troubleshoot the CI/CD pipelines, because there will be every day the pipeline may be failing, or there will be some errors. So you should be ready to troubleshoot the errors. That is what. Here they have mentioned the preferred skills, qualifications. As I've already told you, you should be good at any choice. It may be AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps, not a problem. If you are just good at least one cloud, okay, that is fine. AWS DevOps, Azure, Jenkins, GitHub, CI, Agro, okay. And they also mentioned experience with software developing tools and standard example, coding conventions, best practices, design patterns, as well as development methodologies. Example, waterfall, iterative, agile. See, don't get confused by looking at this experience word. Okay, I'm telling you why they have mentioned this is just a common guys. See, you should have at least hands-on experience. You should know what is agile agile methodology, or you should know what is waterfall methodology. If you know, if you can explain, okay, that is fine for them. Okay, there is nothing like that. You should be having real-time experience, that you should have worked in the IT company. No, there is nothing like that. If you know how the waterfall methodology is going to work, how previously everyone has worked, that is fine. The next is excellent logic and analytical problem solving skills. This is very common. Okay, you should be having analytical skills. And here they have mentioned willing to work in a shift. Okay, you should be ready to work in a shift. That is very important. And troubleshooting skills is very important. That should be there for DevOps engineer. Without this skill, you can't be a DevOps engineer, I'm telling you. Okay, so capable of performing under pressure and within the set of times. These are the things. See, this is just simple guys. They haven't mentioned anything. So requesting every fresher, please, if you are telling you don't have the opportunities, or if you are telling that we don't have the vacancies, please open your eyes and look at the job vacancies, guys. You are really having huge amount of vacancies. I'm telling you, please, you are ready to learn these skills. You are definitely having the job opportunities. So telling every fresher to please apply the job openings for this position. Okay, this is for the mainly DevOps. Okay, if you are good at AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps, or only DevOps, not a problem, apply. Okay, so this was the first job openings for the fresher. Now the second one is also for the fresher. Okay, now the experience comes next. Here there is one more positions. This is also same, lead consultant. Okay, remember this, there is a lead consultant DevOps engineer. As you can see the job id, the both job ids, the position is same. Here the position is might be same, but the job id is different. Remember this point. Okay, so that was 242, this is 192. Remember this point, there are so many vacancies are there. Here let's directly read into the qualification section. Same everything whatever the previously have read, they have only mentioned AWS DevOps. If you are good at very AWS DevOps, you should be knowing code commit, code build, code deploy, code pipeline, and you should be knowing the cloud Terraform as well as a cloud formation. If you know Terraform or a cloud formation, that is fine. If you know the both, that is very good. Okay, GitHub and Ansible you should be knowing. And one more thing is scripting, guys. You should be very good at either in a shell or a Python. That is very important. And you should know how to implement CI/CD pipeline for the Databricks project. Remember this point. If you don't know, please learn from Udemy or YouTube. Not a problem. You just mention in your resume. That is important. Troubleshooting skills of CI/CD pipeline in Databricks environment. Here, this position mainly focused on Databricks environment. So, if you are a person who is applying for this position, please try to add this, the Databricks projects. You should have mentioned a Databricks projects in your resume. Then only your resume is going to get shortlisted. Otherwise, your resume will not be shortlisted. I am telling you. Okay. And one more thing is, should be willing to work in shift when required. Excellent troubleshooting skills. Nothing. You should be ready to work in any shift. Morning shift, evening shift, night shift. Their choice. You should be ready to work. Okay. And you should have the excellent troubleshooting skills. That is very important. So these are the fresher second job openings for you guys. Now the third one. Okay. As you can see here, the third one is for the position of principal consultant cloud architect. Okay. This is for the experience, I think. So if you are experienced candidate, please watch this video completely till the end. If you are fresher also, please watch this video completely till the end, because I have tried to cover the every job openings. Okay, so many people were saying that you will be not having the vacancies on the cloud associates, cloud architect, like these positions, but there are high positions are there. You don't know many of these people. That is the thing. Here they have mentioned about many minimum qualification skills, overall good experience in infrastructure and operations. You should be having experience in infrastructure as operations, and good experience in cloud architecture and engineering services. This is mainly for the experienced candidate, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, please remember this. We should be having the experience in cloud architecture as well as the engineering services. Hands-on experience with AWS or Azure cloud native services. You should be having very good hands-on experience. It may be AWS, it may be Azure, not a problem. And you should also have the hands-on experience on the container services. Okay, and experience with Agile as a DevOps concept. You should be knowing what is Agile methodology, and you should be having very good knowledge on the Agile methodology on DevOps concepts. Okay, you should be having strong communications and written skills. These are preferred. Okay, and here they have mentioned about the preferred qualification sections. Please will read this. Okay, here hands-on experience architecting. As I already told you, you should be good at creating the infrastructure for the cloud platforms. Okay, it may be any choice. It may be Azure or AWS. And one more thing is security controls for the public cloud, encryption of data in motion, and trusted key management. Okay, you should be knowing the data security. Okay, as in that too mainly for the public clouds. Knowledge of Linux and Windows containers. You should be having very good knowledge of Linux as well as Windows. The next one comes is here, experience with open source cloud and configuration management tools. That is Terraform and Ansible. Here they have clearly mentioned that you should be having at least knowledge on open source cloud. Okay, and that is Terraform, open source cloud, as well as configuration management tools, Terraform or Ansible. Any choice. It may be any. If you know the both, that is very good. Okay. And experience with alternative cloud providers. See, if you know AWS, you should know also you should have at least some knowledge on the Azure also. Or if you know complete Azure, and you should have at least basic knowledge in AWS, that is also required. Experience in the manufacturing industry. They have mentioned that you should have worked in the background of manufacturing industries. Okay, and a degree is required. If you are applying from the AWS domain, here they have mentioned the services also. So please try to include this AKS, S3, SQS, SNS, CloudWatch, Elastic. Please remember, please try to add this in your resume. Then only your resume is going to get shortlisted. Otherwise, it not be going shortlist. Okay. So these are the things. Here, one more thing is they haven't mentioned. Look at this. The primary location is India, Hyderabad. Okay. Look at this. The job posting is January 31, 2024. These are fresh job openings which I have bought for you guys. Telling you this, all the previous job openings which I have shown are mainly from the Hyderabad location. Remember that. One more thing is, if you haven't still subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Okay, this is my channel Daily Job Updates. Please subscribe and motivate me to do the more videos daily, guys. I'm telling you. And if you want all the job opening links which I have shown you, just please send a request with Vishwa Karkale Instagram handle. Okay, you just need to send an invitation to this Vishwa Karkale handle, and I'm going to send you all the complete links without taking single money. Okay, I'm going to send you all the links completely free. You just need to mention your Genpact. If you just mention your Genpact, here I have sent the AWS Jobs Fresher. If you just mention me Genpact, okay, I'm going to send you all the complete links completely free without taking any money, guys. Okay, so these are the things. So the next comes is here. Okay, here this is also for the fresher. Okay, and they have mentioned here AWS Cloud Engineer. The position is consultant AWS Cloud Engineer. Okay, so we'll read about the minimum qualifications or preferred qualifications. Okay, hands-on experience architecting and designing solutions on AWS. Here you should be having hands-on experience. Okay, hands-on experience on the architecting as well as the designing of AWS. Next is knowledge of security controls for the public cloud. Okay, same. This is for the experience, not for the fresher, guys. I'm telling you. Please remember this point. Knowledge of security controls for the public cloud, encryption of data in motion at rest and key management services. Knowledge of Linux and a Windows containers. You should be having knowledge on the Linux as well as the Windows. And open source, you should be having knowledge on the open source cloud as well as the container management is Terraform and Ansible they have mentioned. And you should be knowing the another cloud provider, that is Azure. Or if you know what is if you know Azure, you should be knowing AWS. And you should be having the knowledge in the manufacturing industry. And you should be having a degree. Bachelor degree is very mandatory. Knowledge of AWS product and services, EKS, S3, SNS, SQS, CloudWatch, Elastic, Check Analysis. These are very mandatory, guys. Okay, remember, if you don't know, please learn and try to include in your resume. Okay, so these are the things. This is for the experienced candidate, guys. And the location is, look at this. This is for the mainly Bengaluru location. The location is Bengaluru. Okay. So these positions were mainly for Bangalore as well as Hyderabad. Remember the point. So let's get into the next one. Here, this is also for the fresher. This is also for the experienced candidate, guys. Look at this. The position is consultant AWS Cloud Engineer. Same. The position is same, but the job IDs are different. So please, I'm telling you, please try to apply. There are so much of vacancies are there. I'm not going to read this one because everything is same. If you read the qualification section, everything is same. So it's just for showing. I have opened this job opening. Here, this job location is also from the Bangalore location. Last one, AWS Cloud Engineer. Okay, this position is also for the Principal Consultant AWS Cloud Engineer. This is for the experienced candidate, guys. Exactly read about the preferred qualification skills. Even this is minimum skills, or if you should be good at everything. Okay, so hands-on experience on architecture and designing solutions on AWS. Here, you should be able to create or write architecture design for AWS. Okay, and knowledge of security controls of the public cloud. You should be having knowledge on the public clouds, that is AWS, Azure, anything, not a problem. Knowledge of Linux and Windows containers, and you should be having knowledge in the Linux as well as Windows, and experience with open source cloud configuration management tools, Terraform, Ansible, etc. Experience with alternate cloud providers, Azure. Experience in manufacturing industry. So these are very common points. They have mentioned the same things. So please, if these are very very basic skills which they are expecting from you guys, so if you are an experienced candidate or a fresher candidate, please try to modify your resume as according to this, jump apply to the job openings. Okay, so these are the things. This all are for last four. Like, look at this, 1 2 3 4. These are mainly for the experienced candidate. Okay, and here, look at this. This is also for the experienced candidate. So these are the job openings which I wanted to show you for today. If you are looking for any other job openings in the upcoming days, please mention in the comment days. I will be happy to bring you. Have a good day. All the best. Bye.